So you're building a YouTube channel, right? You're pouring your heart, your soul, all that late night energy into creating awesome videos, trying to build a community and watching those subscriber numbers creep up. But what if I told you that a few tiny, innocent-looking mistakes could just wipe all of that out in a heartbeat? Today, we're diving into 7 of those channel-deleting mistakes that every single creator absolutely needs to know about.
Yeah, we're talking about the hidden channel killers. These are those little errors that seem like no big deal at the time, but they can have absolutely devastating consequences. And I'm not just talking about bad practice here. We're talking about the kind of stuff that can get your entire channel, poof, deleted.
And believe it or not, it can all start with something as simple as this, a single comment. I know it sounds totally unbelievable, right? How could one comment possibly be the end of everything you've built? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple, and it is a trap that so many new enthusiastic creators fall right into.
Because this is what's on the line. Just take a second and imagine it. All your hard work, every video you've edited, all the progress you've made, just gone in a second. That's the nightmare we're here to help you avoid. Okay, so let's jump into the first batch of mistakes. We'll call them content and community traps. These are the public-facing things, the stuff you do out in the open that can land you in some serious hot water, sometimes without you even having a clue. To really get this, let me tell you a quick story. It's about a new creator who saw a bunch of other small channels hanging out in the comment sections, doing the whole sub for sub thing. She thought, wow, this is a brilliant growth hack, and jumped right in, hoping to build some connections and get things moving. And the result? Her entire channel got removed, just vanished. Now, why would that happen? It's because YouTube's automated systems looked at her behavior and thought she was a bot. Her completely innocent, well-intentioned plan to grow her channel actually ended up destroying it.
And that brings us right to mistake number 1, comment spam. See, she was posting the same generic message over and over again. The algorithm saw this repetitive, low-value stuff and just concluded, nope, not a real person. So the lesson here is simple but absolutely crucial. When you engage in comments, you have to be unique, add some real value. If you can't do that, it is honestly safer to just stay away.
All right, let's look at the second big mistake, over-tagging with hashtags. Now, a lot of us think that stuffing a video with a ton of hashtags is the secret sauce for getting discovered, but it turns out the exact opposite is true. And look, this isn't just a friendly tip, this is straight from YouTube's official policy. If you use more than 60 hashtags, the algorithm might just ignore all of them. Or worse, it could get your video taken down. You might even get your channel shadow banned because the system thinks you're trying to cheat. The real sweet spot? Just 3 to 6 super targeted hashtags. That's it. This is where a lot of people get confused. Hashtags, the ones you put in your title or description for discovery, are totally different from video tags. Those go in that dedicated tags box to give YouTube some context about your video. So the key is to be really selective with hashtags, but feel free to fill up that video tags box. And that confusion leads us right into mistake number 3, tag stuffing. This is when you see creators just dumping a huge block of keywords right into their video description, hoping they'll rank for all of them. YouTube is crystal clear on this. Putting lists of tags in the description is against the rules and can absolutely get your content deleted. Now, for our really big one, copyright infringement. And this goes so much deeper than just using a song or a movie clip you don't own. It can even apply to someone's core video idea if you don't transform it enough. And it definitely applies to images. Here are 2 super common traps that people fall into all the time. First, some people will literally copy the transcript of a viral video and just read it as their own script. That's a one-way ticket to getting banned. And just as dangerous is grabbing a cool picture from a Google search for your thumbnail. If you don't have the license for that image, the owner can file a copyright claim and get your whole channel taken down. Okay, so we've covered all the public-facing stuff. Now we need to switch gears and talk about protecting your account's perimeter, because the security on the back end of your channel is every bit as critical as the content you're posting. So mistake number 5 is a really simple one to fix. Using the same email for your public about page as the one that controls your entire Google account. Doing this basically paints a giant target on your back for hackers. The fix is so easy. Create a totally separate email address just for public stuff. It keeps your main account locked down. Next up, mistake number 6, connecting way too many third-party apps to your account. I want you to think of it this way. Every single app you give permission to is like a brand new door into your channel. And the more doors you have open, well, the more vulnerable you are, especially if one of those third-party services ever gets hacked. So here's a bit of homework for you. Do this right after you're done here. Go to your Google account security settings, find that list of third-party apps with account access, and do a full audit. If you see something you don't recognize or you don't 100% trust it, just remove its access. Keep that perimeter secure.
And now for our final category of threat. This is maybe the most common way channels actually get stolen: the phishing scam playbook. These are direct attacks designed to trick you, to fool you into just handing over the keys to your channel.
And that brings us to our final mistake: falling for phishing scams. As your channel starts to grow, your inbox is going to fill up with emails that look like amazing brand deals, but a lot of them are fakes. They're designed to get you to click on a bad link that will steal your login information. One wrong click, and years of your hard work can be gone. So it's time to become a detective. You got to keep an eye out for these red flags. Is the brand deal way too good to be true? Are they creating this false sense of urgency, pressuring you to download a file right now? Is the email just filled with typos and bad grammar? Always, and I mean always, verify who the sender is and trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is.
Whew, okay. After all of those scary warnings, what's the game plan? Let's pull everything we've talked about together into your official Creator Survival Kit. This is your action plan for building a channel that's not just successful, but is also secure and built to last.
So here's your survival kit, your checklist. For your comments, focus on adding unique, genuine value. With hashtags, remember less is more. Stick to 3 to 6 targeted ones. Keep those descriptions clean, no keyword stuffing. When it comes to content, create your own original stuff and always use licensed images. Protect your account with a separate business email and make it a habit to audit your connected apps. And finally, the golden rule: verify every single email before you click any links. This is your guide to long-term survival.
And that leaves us with one final and really crucial question I want you to ask yourself right now. After everything we've covered, take a good, hard look at your own practices, your own security, your own content. Is your channel truly built to last?
I'm diving into the future. I'm turning digital dreams into reality. From my intense code sessions to exploring new frontiers,